And it's race number 8, the Prince Albert Challenge Cup. We've got Exeter University against Durham University.
Go!
Cocks for in this, and here they come. Slow boats in the first few strokes. You have to really draw them off the start line, but now they're up and running, and it's Durham University in their bucket rig and their tandem rig. They're moving off well. Similar rig there over on Exeter. Both boats going beautifully straight. It's going to be a great race. I think this is one that's going to go all the way, Greg.
Yeah, that's right. We'd expect the coxes. We can see them lying down there inside the boats to keep them straight. They've done a nice job there coming up the island, and now we can see them pretty much bowball to bowball. You can see Wade Hall-Craggs on his bicycle on the far side there, watching his Durham crew. He'll be keeping a good eye on them, trying to keep some encouragement going to them as they come out there, getting out past the quarter mile. In the umpires launch, we'll probably have Richard Tinkler, who coaches the University of Exeter crew, probably sporting the nicest beard I've seen in Henley so far this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Rich Tickler, you know, a fantastic technician, a fantastic coach, and we've got two real technicians there in those two coaches. And you're seeing in the athletes that you've got beautiful rowing and very, very good matching here in the boat speed. Durham University just up at the moment on Exeter University, but this is going to be a great race. And what they need to do now, Greg, is really get into their rhythm and push on.
Yeah, this is time where it really starts to hurt. I always think you come out towards the barrier and you're closer to the bank. You feel like you're in your own private world. Then you get out into this sort of area, the middle of the course, coming down towards Forley. I always refer to it as the Badlands. And there's this bit where it seems a little bit quieter, it's a bit more lonely. The University of Exeter crew at the top of the screen as we're looking there are really trying to hang in there as they're coming down past Upper Thames and towards Remenham. To try and hang in, see if they can do it when it comes to final sprints. To me, Durham still look a little bit more dynamic around the pickup, around the catch. Those Exeter blades just look like they're in the air just slightly longer before they disappear. And I think it's that dynamism which might just keep Durham going.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm noticing in that Durham boat is that return, that little point where you get that time just before the blade disappears into the water, and it's almost like the boat is drawing those athletes out, and it allows that boat to move 2 or 3 inches further per stroke. If you put your blades in a little bit sooner, it can feel heavy, it can feel strong, but the boat doesn't return in the same way, and then you have to make the work rather than the boat working for you. Here in Exeter, though, they are absolutely looking on the left-hand side. They're looking like they're keeping it really well together, but at the moment, Durham University leading Exeter in this heat of the Prince Albert Challenge Cup.
Yeah, and they're just coming through that empty phase of the race. They've got some trees beside them now, and then they'll be coming down towards the enclosures. And like you say, they'll know there's not that much further to go. They're getting into the final pickup and counting out the strokes. The cocks will be getting ready to make those calls. As we see here, this Durham crew really moving quite nicely together. This is just how parallel the blades are and how well the bodies are coming through, and just keeping the boat moving along nicely together.
Yeah, this Durham crew, first time out of the regatta today, raced selected, so didn't race yesterday, and then we had Exeter, who had that tight race against the University of Virginia yesterday. How do you think they'll feel?
Yeah, well, I guess they only won by a length, didn't they, yesterday against University of Virginia, so they've got a tough race already in the legs, whereas, like you say, that's where the stewards hopefully have done a good job to recognise the Durham crew and put them in the position, and they're now taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, we're looking here, we can see the cox there, the face of Teddy Previtus. He's looking there, looking forward. Not a great view, I don't think you've ever probably sat in a cox's seat, neither have I, Greg.
Yeah, not the stern. I've sat in the stern of an 8, but never sat laying down inside the boat. It's a pretty small space, these guys. Of course, no weight limit at Henley, but generally tend to be around 55 kilos, 7, 8, 9 stone.
Yeah, absolutely, and they will be in there. It's nice and tug. I think we'd get stuck forever, but it is at the moment the Durham crew pressing on. Beautiful synchronicity there, very loose, and the crowds have begun to turn up and cheer on their crews. It gets really exciting at this point, does it? Quarterfinals stage, and paint etched on the face of Ed there, Ed Clandell in the Durham University boat, but he will be pleased with his day's work, because Durham University leading Exeter Rowing Club. We'll be seeing Durham tomorrow. Exeter came through round yesterday, great rowing, heads drop, but it's Durham that won that heat of the Prince Albert Cup.